Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we try to make sense of the crazy world of corporate finance. And sometimes, just sometimes, we find a few surprises hidden in plain sight. Today we are diving into a recent filing from EVAOLD ING Incorporated, a company that is making waves in the aerospace industry. And folks, let's just say this report has some interesting new developments, specifically around how they are funding their ambitious growth plans. So, what is the big news, EVAOLDING? Incorporated is raising a significant chunk of cash through a new credit agreement. Think of it as a very large loan that will help them keep their operations humming and their suppliers paid. This filing tells us that EVUAIM LLC, which is a subsidiary of EVAOLDING, Incorporated has secured a credit agreement worth a hefty $150 million US. This isn't just small change. This is serious funding designed to fuel their core business. What does that mean in plain English? It means this money is going directly into the engine of the company. They'll use it to pay their suppliers, those companies that provide the parts and services needed to build their products. It also helps them manage the costs of actually making and selling what they produce. Essentially, this is runway money to keep their projects flying. Now, let's talk about the cost of this money. They've got an interest rate tied to something called term SOFR plus an additional 3.10% each year. SOFR, or Secured Overnight Financing Rate, is a benchmark interest rate that is widely used. When they say PLOS, that percentage, it means the loan will cost them that extra amount on top of the benchmark rate. This is pretty standard for large corporate loans, but it is important to keep an eye on how these rates fluctuate because they directly impact the company's bottom line. And how do they plan to pay it back? Well, it is not all due at once. Half of the loan needs to be repaid 4 years after it was taken out, and the other half is due 5 years after the agreement was signed. This staged repayment plan suggests they are expecting to generate significant revenue in the coming years to cover these obligations. It shows a level of confidence in their future earnings. It is also worth noting what the company's main products are. They have common stock, which means they are publicly traded, and their ticker symbol is EVX. They also have warrants, which are like options to buy more stock in the future. Both are traded on the New York Stock Exchange. The banks involved in this deal are some big names in the financial world. We see Ita Unibanco, Citibank, Banco do Brasil, and Mafra Bank as lenders, with Banco Ita Chile acting as the administrator. These are established institutions, which lends credibility to the agreement. Now, looking at this filing holistically, what is the story? EVAOLDING Incorporated is clearly in a growth phase, and they are not shying away from using debt to fund that expansion. Borrowing $150 million is a significant commitment, and it signals their belief in their future prospects. The strategy here appears to be aggressive expansion funded by external capital. The key risk, of course, is execution. Can they generate enough revenue and profit to service this debt and achieve their ambitious goals? The repayment schedule is designed to give them time, but success hinges on their ability to deliver on their products and market penetration. The presence of major international banks suggests confidence from the financial sector in EVE. It's potential, but ultimately, the true test will be in the company's operational performance and its ability to navigate the competitive landscape of the aerospace industry. Alright, that is our breakdown of EVAOLDING, Incorporated's latest filing. What is your take on these numbers and what they signal for the company's future? Do you think this debt financing is a smart move for their growth strategy, or is it a risky bet? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps us out, and subscribe for more deep dives into corporate filings. Don't forget to check out our Discord community linked in the description for more discussions and insights. Thanks for watching. See you next time.